Hello guys, I'm Duffer and welcome back to yet another Star Citizen video, and today I'm going to be reviewing and touring 600i Explorer variant in 3.19. This ship itself is made by Origin Jumpworks and is focused as an expedition ship. This is a mix of luxury and practicality mixed together to form this piece of art. This ship stores 40 SU of cargo space, allowing for quite a few ground vehicles to be stored in there. It has great weapons, allowing for combat usage at a higher level than most ships, and also has the ability to log out in space, but you would kind of expect this for a ship at this price bracket coming under the medium ship size. This ship is going to expect a redesign in the upcoming future, so when you are watching this it might be out of date for the current ship and how it looks and the stats that go with it. I'm going to split this ship into 3 sections and 2 floors, which does feel like more when you're in there and is not small at all. This ship has 2 entrances. These include the main elevator and the cargo elevator. So starting off with the ship tour, and we enter through either of the 2 elevators, but I choose the main elevator near the front of this behemoth of a ship. As you can see, it takes us to both floors of a ship, but I will go to the lower floor first. This is classed as more of a guest floor of the ship. Opening up these 2 doors, and moving just to the left through the hexagonal door, we have the master bedroom. This is one of my favourite room designs in all of Star Citizen, and it can call for some beautiful views throughout the day. Just to the left of the door, we have a seat with a little tablet on it. This doesn't do anything though. And moving just up from this towards the middle of the room, we have a desk with 2 chairs on it. And moving just up a little bit more, we have the master bed with a glass viewpoint. Now this is honestly amazing. I mean, imagine waking up to this in Star Citizen. It looks beautiful in some places. Moving just towards the back of the ship, and to the left we have a wall planter which is nicely designed, and a little secret entrance just to the right of this. Moving into here, as you can see, it's very detailed, mirror there, and just a little locker room there, and just to the right of this we have the toilet and shower combined. There's just such a nice colour scheme on this ship with the whites and the gold and the wood. And as you can see there, just look at the detail put in this room. It's just amazing. So that's it for this room door. Now moving out of this, through this hexagonal door again, and in through the glass one over here, we enter into the cargo room. This fits something like an Ursa rover perfectly, or anything of your choice really. The cargo sits on the sides of the room, just like to the right and the middle and everything like that, and it's quite flush with the walls, which is honestly a great way to store cargo. None of it's actually stored in the middle, which is actually quite acceptable for this ship. Moving out of this room and through some more hexagonal doors. And just to the right side here, we have another elevator. Now this can only take you to the lower and upper floor of the ship, and that's that. So moving back down the hallway and just through another hexagonal door, we enter into the crew compartments where they all sleep. This has 4 beds, and honestly I would expect it to be a little bit nicer in here for its luxury kind of ship, but it still works and looks quite nice. Moving out of here we enter into the shower waiting room. And moving just through here we enter into the shower room. We have a nice seating area, we have some lockers, and on the left side too we have 3 lockers, and just here we have the bathroom. This has a toilet and shower combined. I think the door is bugged at the moment, but usually it's a solid door. Here, as you can see though, we don't have any mirrors, which is quite odd, and I would expect that really, but it's okay. Here we have the shower, and to the right side we just have another locker. Now moving out of here, and on the right side is identical. And just here we have a medical box. Now moving out of here, back through the ship. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button whilst I'm moving back through the ship. Up to the left. And here we are going to go to the top floor from this elevator. Now moving out of this room, and to the left there we have our other section, but I will show that in a minute. But just up this hallway, to the left here, we have the armory. Currently only 2 of these slots work, one to the left and one to the right to hold your guns, but I assume in the middle sections just here they will hold suits of armour when that is released in the future. And to the right side there we also have an armory. And again we have a medical bit and a fire extinguisher. Now that is it for this room. Moving out of here, and just to the left, and moving just through these doors, we have a very, very nice, very clear crew kind of observation room, maybe for your passengers. Yeah, just down here though we have a little bar area. Currently you cannot drink any of the drinks, but hopefully in the future you can. We have 2 seats or stools which you can sit at, and that's that for this top section. This glass view can call for some beautiful screenshots in the verse. We have a nice little seating area at the back and a small table in the middle. Now that is it for this kind of back section, and moving on just down here we have another seating area, kind of mixed in here. It'd be nice if there was a pool in this bit. But that's that for this middle section, and moving down to the bottom, as you can see here we have a nice double chair system with a TV on it, on the table, sitting down in here. You have to hold Y to exit this seat as if it's a pilot seat. Oh, I hope you guys like my armour. Just to the right over here we have another hallway-like area, and to the left we have a pool table. This is a very nice pool table with 2 chairs on it. It's very nice compared to the Carrack's one, as it's actually a square table which you might be able to use in the future. As you can see, the pool cues just to the left. Now moving out of here, as this is it for this room, we can go down here. And just to the right here we have access into some more cargo storage that will be held on the little grey panels just here. Moving through towards this room we have kind of the engineering room. Now here you have access to some panels which you can open up, but currently you cannot see any of the modules. Just here, panel to the right here, and one to the left side, as you can see. Now moving out of this room, through some more cargo hold, through the door, and it's identical on the other side. Moving on to the left we have a kind of dining area. We have 3 chairs just here along with a table or kind of desk area which you might be able to eat your food on. This is a very nice golden white colour scheme which is beautiful in my opinion. And just down here and to the left we have a kind of bar down here. There are then water bottles down there you cannot grab, but hopefully you will in the future, which means you won't have to stock up on water all the time. Here you have a little fridge, and that concludes it for this little down section of the ship. And that's the overall finish of this little glass area at the back of the ship. So moving just through these glass doors here, we have kind of a crew support station. And just to the middle of the section, we have 2 scanning stations, neither of which currently work at this point of recording. But going around these and through this glass door here, we have a kind of planet hologram viewer. Finishing off with that, and moving just through these glass doors here, moving into this kind of section here, and to the left here we have the elevator, the main one, which takes you to the lower, upper, or exiting the ship. And just to the right here we have 3 drop pods for the crew. Now just to the right, in through this hexagonal door, and we have the cockpit. Going just around this little beam here, and look at this amazing view here, great visibility for this ship. And here we have 2 co-pilot seats. Just a quick side note, but these 2 front chairs in the cockpit are to control the 2 turrets, the top and the bottom one, which only have 1 MFD on it, but that's okay. And just to the middle here we have a pilot seat. This pilot seat is directed center into the ship, which is very nice for flying. And it kind of takes you up a little bit. Turning it on there we have access to 4 screens, which is alright, but it's not the most you can get. As you can see there, great visibility to the top and to the sides. Now this concludes it for the ship tour of this 600i exploration. Hope you enjoyed that. So moving on to the weapons / manoeuvrability of this ship. And it has 3 size 5 M7A laser cannons stock, which are great for spearheading at your enemy all guns ablaze, and destroys things pretty quick with 0 upgrades needed stock. These are not gimbal mounted though, so you'll have to be pretty accurate with your shots and can be quite daunting to new players. This ship also comes with 16 size 3 Arista-free missiles, which are also very good for combat, and because there are so many, there is less worry about hitting every one, or missing at all. This ship also comes with 2 turrets, both with 2 Panther repeaters on top of it, which is great. And this ship is not the best in terms of manoeuvrability, but if you boost whilst turning it can be a bit faster. But this is not meant to be a turn fighter anyways, and is meant for a forward attack, kind of a spearhead, and then keep on going forwards and don't look back, as it has got a very offensive armament. So starting off with the ship upgrades, and this ship comes with a very good loadout when you first get it, so I would honestly only upgrade the quantum drive and the shield, but the rest is very good for combat. But in order to max it out, still only using laser weapons, I would keep all the pilot cannons and turrets the same, but upgrade from the Arista-free missiles to 4 sets of 4 Chaos-free missiles. You would also upgrade the shields from the strongholds to the 7CA Nargan ones for an extra 15,000 HP for each one you add, the max being 2 addable. Also, you would upgrade from a Frostburn cooler to the Chill Max one. You can buy the missiles, shields and coolers all from Area 18 Center Mass, which is quite a nice place. Then, for the power plant upgrade, exchange the Super Drive power plant to the Durango power plant. This can be brought at Port Olisar. And lastly, you would upgrade the Quantum Drive from the Odyssey to the XL1. This can be brought to Horizon and is one of the most important upgrades. This is it for the ship upgrades that you could do to max it out. Time to move on to the price and overview for this ship. And starting off, this ship is currently not for sale, but if it was, it would be £383.51 if it was. You could also get this at this time in the game for 9,475,100 AUEC, which is a bit on the pricey side of ships, but this is great, and what you get is a luxury multi-role vessel, and you have an option to also rent it, which is also very nice. This is 245,344 AUEC, which is a great way to test if you want to buy the ship or not. I would say that this ship is great to buy with AUEC, so I would definitely give it a buy and a recommend, and you could buy it for in real life money, but it's a bit on the pricey side now. Renting is also a very cheap and good option to do, so I would also recommend that. I really liked flying this ship as it has such versatility in what it can do, and does a bit of everything like many other ships. It's a nice acceleration and deceleration, and the landing gear comes down very quickly. I've done quite a few bounties in it, and for every single one I've done I've been successful. Even though they were only low targets, it was still good fun. So I definitely recommend this ship. And that concludes it for my ship tour and overview of the 600i Expedition. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Duffer out.